Hello, I have this cute little gnome. You see that? He is lucky. So we're going to use these gnome cutouts, the palette sign tonight, okay? And one of my favorites, the farmhouse tile. As you can see, it is very used, very well loved. But I think this is going to be a fun little project, so we're going to get started right away, okay? All right. You can comment the word lucky to get all of the stuff to make this yourself, okay? Just trying to find my video. As you know, I have struggling. I'm always struggling. I have struggling. That is, I'm sticking to it, okay? Hi, Lisa. Hi, Patty. Hey, Elizabeth. Welcome back. Hi, Melanie. All right. Okay, so I have several things going on here, okay? For the lucky, I'm going to use Forest Paste. Hi, Brenda. Hey, Joni. How are you? It's not that cold yet. It's supposed to be icy, and there's all kinds of warnings about tomorrow. But I'm not seeing it yet. And darn it, I went a little bit wild on his too high up. I'm going to do his hat a different color, I think. But now that I'm looking at it, I might be able to just do him all one color. And I think I'm going to. Because his beard's going to cover him up anyways. So, you can comment lucky to get the supplies for this project. You can just get the gnome too if you like it. But I think this one's going to be super cute. Y'all are going to love it. Okay. Also, don't forget, what's today? 3 days from now, we have a big old launch coming, y'all. And there are tons of great new products. So I hope you're ready because, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. There's so much new stuff, new surfaces, new transfers, new designs. It's going to be awesome. So I hope you're ready. Hi, Donna. Is it icy there? It is not. I was thinking it was going to be much colder whenever I came out to my shed tonight, and it was not. All day long, I've been thinking it's going to be cold because I've been getting these ice warnings from the Weather Channel on my phone, and nothing yet. So I don't know if it's a preemptive warning. I don't know. Chris's work told him, absolutely do not leave your house until you get an all clear from us. So, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on, y'all. Hey, Sandra. How are ya? So, hi, Deborah. What's going on? Let's see if I can. So, I had a showing today. Haven't heard back on it yet. So, I'm hoping it was good. I don't know. But that is encouraging because we haven't like changed the price or anything like that. So that is good. I think that's good news. I think it means hopefully that we're priced right. Really? Okay, well then, I mean, I guess they're just doing it in anticipation. I'm not really, I don't know. I don't leave the house hardly, okay? So I don't know how these things work. I mean, I do sort of leave the house lately for whenever I'm showing my house. But look how good that forest green looks, y'all. If you want this color, you need to snag it because I believe it is in Last Chance. And it will be gone whenever it sells out. So if you still have yet to get this one or you're running low, you might want to grab it. Because when it's gone, it will be gone. Okay? It will go bye-bye, and we don't know if it's coming back. 15 degrees. Oh, no, ma'am. No thanks. Pass. Okay, so yeah, maybe tomorrow we'll get it. I don't know. I've been getting alerts all day. All day long. And I don't know. It's very confusing to me because every time I've stepped outside, I'm expecting it to be extremely cold, and it's not. So I'm just using this home decor chalk paint for the black parts. I'm going to kind of tap it off a little bit so it's not too thick. His little shoes and his gloves and the little I don't know what this thing for his hat is called. I guess it's a belt on his hat. I don't really know, y'all. I'm guessing. Yes, burr indeed. All right. So I'm going to just hold tight with that one because I might come back on the black and go over it one more time once it's dry. We'll see. Okay, and then I was thinking for the gold pieces like this horseshoe and the little buckle for his hat that I would try and use Rub and Buff, okay? So I don't know how this is going to work on just plain wood, but that's Rub and Buff. We're going to give it a go because why not, right? And I don't know. I've not tried this yet. Ooh, it appears to work well. I love this stuff. I bought mine on Amazon. You can get yours there too. You can also get it at Hobby Lobby or like I think probably Michael's. I've even heard that Walmart carries it in their craft section. But I do love this stuff so much. I'm using a just one of the foam brushes that I buy from Dollar Tree. Because it dries really hard and this stuff is oil based, so I don't even bother washing it off. I just use both sides of this thing and then I'll throw it away because it's not even worth it. I know it's wasteful, but oil based is not my friend. And there's like a specific cleaner you can use for it and I don't even own it, so whatever. Okay, but that works great. So you can paint raw cutouts, okay? These are just MDF cutouts with Rub and Buff, all right? So that's what it looks like. This stuff is amazing. You can use it on pretty much anything. Hi, Alma. How are you, darling? Okay, so let me see. We're going to do his beard in this kind of gray color. This is Castle. Again, one of the home decor, folk art home decor chalk paints that I love so much. And again, so this is how I do my little, I don't know if y'all saw me a minute ago, but these are one of my makeup sponges. Okay, I used this the other night. I'm just going to chop that off. I just set it here and let it dry, okay? I just chopped it off and now it's good as new. And we can use it again for a whole different color, okay? I really love these for that reason. Because you don't have to wash them, and I hate washing brushes. The less cleanup I have to do, the better, okay? And these makeup brushes do it for me. You can use them with paste or with acrylic paint. Either one will work fabulously to paint, okay? And you are way less messy. I am way less messy with these than I am with a brush. On little cutouts with details on them, okay? That beard looks really good. I'm trying to get the edge where I touched it too much. All right, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, you're funny, Donna. So where are you in Texas? Because yes, I know. Every time it even thinks about snowing or getting icy in Texas, we always got sent home too. All the roads shut down. Pretty much everything closes down. And Tennessee is really similar to that. I think this might be brand new. Let me see. I don't think I have another one in here. This is Dune paste. I'm going to just use it for his nose really fast. I did finally break down and get me a new jar. Because my old one was like, I mean, I was scraping it to try and use every bit of it, but oh. Okay, that is super satisfying, opening a brand new jar. I love it. And they're not hard to open either, thank God, because those the paint bottles that I use, that home decor, folk art, whatever, this paint, these are humongous pain to open, y'all. I mean, I get it, okay? They're trying to not have it leak all over the place whenever they're shipping it. But still, come on. Get your packaging together because I have to punch through not only paper, but also some plastic. and it's not great for me. Okay, so I am going to use just a little brush on this one, just because this nose is so little. It won't take much. These Dollar Tree brushes are great. Definitely don't sleep on these brushes. You can buy, I think it's a 3 or 4 pack of these from Dollar Tree, and they work so good. They're better than the ones that I got at Hobby Lobby. Second only to the Chalk Couture brushes, although Chalk only has one smaller size, and so that's the only thing that I need is a smaller size, and those Dollar Tree brushes do it for me, so that's awesome. All right, I'm just going to touch this up just a little bit. I saw a little bit of a spot on this little belt thing that I needed to get. Okay, so that is all done. I really love how this forest green dries on my cutouts. It looks so good. I just love it. So I'm going to just move that really fast. And then for the background, this is a 9x12 palette sign from my shop. Oh, yes, Patty. So my buyer fell through. They backed out after the inspection. And so that happened last week. This is sage, by the way, sage paste. And for some reason, this one has a plastic film on it. I don't know why. Maybe that's an older jar. I don't remember. But yeah, so my buyers fell through, and we had to relist it last week. So I know, it's so sad. But we'll make it through this. It will be fine. You know, things happen, and it's fine. So I'm not super concerned with it. I mean, I am. Obviously, I want to get moved. But I'm not. I'm trying to see the positive, you know? There's nothing I can do. So, hey, Bev, how are you? Okay. All right, so I'm just going to paint this real quick. I am going to add just a little bit of water. I was thinking this, I mean, it's really good consistency paste, but it's just a little bit thick to try and spread it. So just a tiny bit of water right here in the lid works good. That's better. Just to get it spreadable so that you don't have to use so much paste. And then you can always go back and add another layer if you want it to be darker. But I want a lot of green for this project. Okay, I'm going to use gold also for the farmhouse tile print. I think it's going to turn out great. Yeah, it's super frustrating, but it's okay. I mean, although Chris retracted his notice that he had given his company, and his boss was ecstatic. He's like, look, man, I'm sorry, but thank God that they get to hold on to him for a little bit longer. I mean, we weren't going to be closing until March, so I mean, it still could happen, technically, if we were to get an offer, like, in the next couple of weeks. We still could definitely close in March, so. Alright, that is sage paste. Okay, I'm going to dry this just a little bit. Okay, next to Fort Worth. Oh, yeah, so you get snow then, don't you, Donna? Occasionally, but that's how it is here in Tennessee. We do get snow, we get ice, and not a lot outside of Nashville. I'm sure more eastern, they get more snow. I know that there's like ski resorts and stuff over there, but we don't get it that often here, so everyone freaks out. Yeah, that too. And in Texas, of course, like in Houston, oh man, they really go a little wild whenever there's a little bit of ice. I mean, people just don't know about it, you know? It's kind of funny how that works. And then in the northern states, they're like driving through snowstorms, and it's just a normal day. It's fine, because, I mean, what else are they going to do? You got to drive through it if you want to make it to work or get on with your life, you know? So, I think that's kind of funny how it changes, you know? The other day, one of the guys that I worked with was talking about that somebody that he knows was telling him, well, I have summer tires on my car. Like, do I need to get new tires? And he told him, well, yeah, you don't want to be driving with summer tires up here. Because, you know, you might have snow or ice or whatever. But that poor guy didn't have a clue what he needed to do. So I'm glad that I always get all season tires. Okay, so this is the farmhouse tile. I am going to use a little bit of wax. I'm not going to use a ton because that transfer it's seen better days, okay? I'm just going to use a tiny bit because I just don't want to peel up my paste that I put down already. But I don't want it to keep my transfer from sticking because I need it to stick really well. So, oh look, this surface wax is pretty fitting for this project too. Okay, now I'm just gonna pick a random spot on this transfer. I'm not gonna try and get a certain pattern. I do want it to be straight because it is squares, obviously. But I'm not real worried about exactly what part of the pattern I pick up. I just want to know. I just know that I want the whole pattern to be on here. So if you notice, I did not pull this backer sheet off. Okay, I'm going to try and keep this on the backer sheet. And I do highly recommend that. A lot of people are afraid of D-size, okay? And that's why I say this, because you don't have to be afraid that you're going to stick it to itself. You can absolutely use a D-size just like I'm using it right now and not pull it off the backer, okay? Now, I've used this transfer way too many times. Hi, Barbara. How are you? All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move from the inside to the outside so that I make sure that my transfer stays stuck down. You just want to be careful whenever you have a transfer that seems a little sketchy on the sticky level. Okay, this is Shimmer Gold paste, and I'm literally going to just pull from the inside to the out, okay, and that will help me keep from pulling it up, okay? So just like that, all the way to the edge. But this transfer is well loved, and there's nothing wrong with it, okay? It's absolutely good to go still. There are a few places that the sticky level are questionable, but that is okay. And with a pattern like this one, this like kind of, I mean, it is a farmhousey pattern, so it's okay if it's not perfect looking. My go-to is hit it with a sanding block, okay? If your pattern is messed up, if it bleeds, anything like that. Yes, me too, Lori. I need to get myself another one actually, because this one is worn out and I'm afraid that I'm going to wear it out and then it's going to sell out and then I'm going to be stuck. I don't know. I don't think this one is on the low list or retiring list or anything like that. But every time I fall in love with something, I feel like they're like, yeah, no, you can't have that anymore. So I definitely need to get another one. And I do also like to use shimmer paste whenever I'm using a design that I know is probably not going to be that sticky. If I've used it a million times like I have this transfer, because the shimmer paste is less likely to like leak. It's not so runny as the other pastes are. It kind of stays on the surface a little bit more. Plus, if you do have a mistake on it or an issue with it, it doesn't dry so fast. so you can easily wipe it off. I don't know why there's like a chunk in there, but there is. And yes, Barbara, I'm doing great. Happy to see you here. All right. Now, this cutout that we're using tonight is going to be like perfect size for this, hopefully. It's exactly 12 inches long, which is the same length as this surface, which I know is dangerous business, but I occasionally live on the wild side, so I didn't actually compare the size to this to the surface yet, which is probably not a good practice, but that's okay. I know the measurements at least, so I think it's going to be great. And I do love a little St. Patrick's Day decor. So you can comment the word lucky to get all the stuff to make this. Okay, the cutout and the surface, and I also have this transfer on sale tonight. Okay, all right. I did use a small squeegee, which is, it's funny that they call it a small squeegee because it's bigger than the other squeegee. But I did that because a mini squeegee would be just too long. Would take too long for me to try and do this entire design on this whole surface. Okay, so that looks absolutely perfect. Look, that would be a really cute little tray. I'm liking that. Like a little riser, y'all. This is so cute. I'm loving that color too. With the sage and the gold. I'm digging it. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Sue, you're silly. All right. Well, I'm dangerous with my crafting. I don't measure things most times, or like compare them to make sure that they're going to work together. I kind of just see it in my mind and I'm like, that'll be good. And then later, like in the evening, then I'm like, oh my God, this doesn't fit. What am I going to do now? So if you ever see my daily deal change, like in the middle of the day or early evening, that's why, because I have miscalculated like something majorly. Okay, so I dried this a little bit. I'm going to let it sit for a minute while we look how cute this little guy is going to be. He is so darn cute. While we put all this together, let that dry. So now be careful whenever you're pulling these off. If you remember the other night I broke one of my cutouts whenever I was trying to get it off the tape. So just be gentle, okay? You don't have to manhandle it, which I can use that reminder pretty much every day. Wow, that, y'all, I just have to show you one more time. That's the Rub and Buff on just plain wood. I didn't prep it, I didn't prime it, I didn't do anything to it. I just painted on a little Rub and Buff and called it good. So, loving that. Now, I'm gonna put this all together and then we're gonna glue it. I just need to make sure that I understand where everything goes before I, oh my gosh. Y'all, this is super cute. Wow. Oh my God. He's gonna be so adorable. I'm really excited. Okay, so yeah, I'm in love with this little guy. I think y'all will be too. These colors are just perfect for this. Yeah, the words are extremely fragile. Hi, Marcia. How are you? Okay, so I'm going to begin at the beginning and just start from the top with my glue gun. Just a tiny bit of glue. Do the top layer first, and then we can start putting it, gluing from the top down, okay? That's his little hands. Okay, well, let's get his boots on him. So this little cutout does not come with a stand, okay? So if you get it on its own, If you need a stand, please let me know, because it does not come with one, okay? So you'll have to put it on some kind of surface. Or you can just buy this bundle so that you have a surface to put it on, because this project's super cute. Okay. And his nose. All right. And then his beard. And there are a few little spots where his beard is like notched out on the back part of this. So it makes it just a little easier. No. I mean, it was raining yesterday, and I guess maybe through the night. But no, nothing yet. I hear it's going to be bad. I've been getting alerts all day long, but I have not seen a lick of bad weather yet. It's not even that cold outside, so I'm very confused by all of these icy weather alerts. My office was saying that they're going to be open tomorrow, but use caution if you go in. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Chris's work is saying absolutely don't leave the house until we tell you that it's good, that you're good to do so. So I don't know. I'm glad they're taking it serious though, because things, you know, escalate, I guess, with ice and all that kind of good stuff. So look how cute this little guy is. I think he's pretty handsome. Let me see where we are in the drying process for this thing. We still need to give it some more air. Thank you, Marcia. I appreciate you sprinkling for me, my friend. Now, this is my palette sign from my website, okay? And I painted it with sage paste, and then I used the farmhouse tile pattern with gold paste. And I'm thinking that this is going to be I'm about to be nailing this. I know! I love gnomes, personally. But I love them when they're super cute. You know, I don't like the regular, like, garden gnomes. I don't like the ones that are wearing like the blue and red, you know what I'm talking about? Like the regular standard ones. I like the ones that are really cute, you know? So if it's not a cute gnome, I'm not into it. Or like so ugly that it's cute, you know what I mean? It's like a dog, you know? Some dogs are just so ugly that they're cute. Same thing with gnomes sometimes. Okay. Now, this is going to be stinking cute on here. Oh, yeah, it fits perfect. Thank God. Literally perfect. I can't believe I didn't even check that. I didn't think about it until, like, a few minutes ago. Yes, it really would make a nice tray. So that's definitely an idea here. Maybe you need to get 2 palette signs so that one of them you can make a tray with the same farmhouse tile pattern. Now, I'm generously gluing this, okay? But I want to be careful on the skinnier parts. I don't want to go too crazy because I don't want it to drip. And I don't want it to have... shit. I say I don't want it to drip and then it freaking drips. So we're going to put him a little lower. Trying to get the little spider webs off of him and screwed myself up, so that's cool. All right, now that is adorable. I intended for him to be a little more in the middle, but that's okay, but he's not. All right, y'all, look how cute this little guy is. Isn't that adorable? Look at him. So you can comment the word lucky to get all the stuff to make this, okay? And thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate all of you. I will see you tomorrow. Cross your fingers and your toes that I get an offer, okay? Because we did have a showing today, and I'm hoping that these people love my house, okay? I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.